It's pretty good.
Dark Side Phil Dent.
We're on the Dent now?
This guy, Pro Wrestling Reality. Let me just give you an intro as to how this guy popped up on my radar. Because I've been kind of following this situation for a few weeks. And I kind of feel bad, like, covering people that don't have any viewership or whatever. Because I feel like, you know, you can be the Eye of Sauron and scare them off from making content or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy...
Eye of Sauron.
This guy, honest to God, cut his wrists for Dark Side Phil. This guy did a live stream where he took a razor blade to his wrists and slashed them for Dark Side Phil.
Why?
And showed everybody the blood.
For what, though?
Because he was upset that people were making fun of Phil. And he said that if people kept making fun of Phil, he would harm himself.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my God!
So he's now declared war on the Kino casino.
Oh my God!
He's calling me out by name, calling out Andy, calling out Steve, calling out It's a Gundam and Stuttering Craig. And normally I would, you know, just have let this guy like wallow in his mental illness. But his mental illness is really, really funny to me.
Oh.
Like it's really, really, really funny.
How many viewers does he get?
So this stream that we're gonna watch peaked at 20 viewers.
Dang.
This guy claimed, by the way, that he's given his life to the pro wrestling business, and now he's going to lay down his life for Dark Side Phil. And he says that the only reasons he has to live are pro wrestling and Dark Side Phil.
Okay.
So the reason I wanted to show this to people is to show everybody what an actual Dark Side Phil Dent, a Dark Side Phil fan, is like. And how their mind works, because they do walk amongst us. These people do exist. Most of them are in assisted living homes or with their parents. But these disabled people, they roll around amongst us in their wheelchairs. And so I think it's important.
You roll around.
I think it's important for everybody to see just what sort of people enjoy Phil's streams unironically. So let's have a look here. This is his stream.
Okay. Wait, I'm going to put us on top. 0 viewers.
Screw the detractors. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So already you can hear his voice. Screw the detractors. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Did you add these pictures?
No, this is his stream layout. This is his stream layout.
I'm actually hungry. Pizza?
Screw the detractors.
So what it is he really wants Phil to try the stuffed crust pizza from Little Caesars. So this is the sort of person that finds Phil eating food rewarding. And he's trying to show off all the different fast food items that he wants Phil to eat. No, it really is like retard alert. Retard alert. Oh, man.
All right, sorry, I needed my coffee there. Man. I needed coffee for this. I'm so excited.
Phil supporters. These are the Phil supporters. They roll amongst us in their wheelchairs.
So this is real. I swear, you know, like...
Now, it gets to a point where it's like, is this a troll? Because it's too perfect, right? It's too perfect. But there are so many moments of just authentic stupidity and low IQ that even if it's amazing.
I'm ready for this. I'm fucking ready, bros. Okay. Oof.
I'm doing this because my mom's actually...
Wait, he puts just pictures, a slideshow of all the food he wants him to try?
He wants him to try, and he wants a sponsorship as well. So he wants a sponsorship from these companies.
Oh my God.
He's genuinely so delusional that he believes that these companies are going to sponsor.
There's no way.
Yes.
Oh my God, he's so This is fucking amazing. By the way, chicken skin?
I don't know.
Fuck is
It's just the skin?
That's disgusting.
At work right now, so I was gonna do this tonight, but I thought I would do it early. I got a few chores I'm supposed to do.
So he lives with his parents. He's 35 years old, living with his parents. And he's doing this stream because his mom is at work.
No.
And he has chores to do, but he's foregoing his chores in order to do this live stream for us.
Look, guys, here's how you know it's real. All his streams are hours of this for no viewers. It's not like a detractor where the irony gets a lot of views because it's funny.
He ended up, how we know he's 35 is because he ended up getting doxxed by putting his PayPal link in the description.
Brilliant.
It is brilliant. And he tried to raise a goal to eat Burger King. We're going to do the Burger King stream next time. Where
Monday?
Monday. We're going to do the Burger King stream.
We'll do a Kata on Monday and then that on Monday. Cool.
Trouble for streaming. I told my mom I was just
Everyone's saying it's 100% real. Because I heard one clip, someone's like, Andy, this guy's tard raging at you. And I just hit play on the timestamp and he was not happy with us.
Playing my game really loud. So I didn't
Wait, someone in chat goes, him and I DM a lot in Discord.
Well, listen, there are some trolls of this guy. He's battling with a lot of different detractors and stuff. It's starting to get to the point where I just had to. I couldn't resist anymore.
I love this. You know what? Today we're punching down, folks.
So he says he's going to delete everything. Well, I downloaded his last 6 or 7 streams. I hope that somebody does archive everything.
Yeah.
And if you do have archives of everything he's ever done, including his deleted Spurg outs, please send it to me. I will go through all of it.
Jay the Dan for a sub. Let's go. Big support. Thank you so much.
Really in trouble or anything. So we're gonna get started in a few minutes. We're just waiting for the fans. Oh, dude, my mom's working.
Wait, the fans?
He goes, we're gonna get started in a few minutes. We're just waiting for the fans.
You know what's crazy? Look at this.
Viewers.
If I rewind it, he had 7 viewers, and then he lost 3 viewers when he said that.
He lost
the
viewers.
Fans.
So we're gonna get started in a few minutes. We're just waiting for the fans. Oh, dude, my mom's working. So,
dude, we're partying tonight. My mom's at work, bro.
My mom's at work. She's out of the house so I can stream, guys. I know L1 Gaming, but it is real. It's real. It's so fucking funny, man. This is what Phil's fans are like.
Yeah.
All of them.
Honestly, it makes sense. It really actually makes sense now. Because I'm like, who watches this unironically? It sucks.
Screw you guys.
The 808. Oh, Hana for a sub. Let's go. Big sub. Thank you so much.
The only thing is, okay, we're going to get started here in a couple minutes. Thank you, everybody. And
Darkside D-Flow fucking tweeted out. He goes, hey, PWR, you got prime time. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, he's on prime time. Here's the attention you ordered, sir.
Detractors.
I'm going to retweet
Screw you tonight. Because I'm going to tear into some of your favorites here.
No!
And I got a lot to say.
Big leagues, he said.
Tear into all the detractors.
Is he blowing his nose into the microphone?
Yeah, man, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. You won't even believe what's going to happen.
8 viewers, let's go! Not Coke. This guy does not do Coke.
Sniffing and coughing right into the mic. Like, he sounds like he's about to die, dude.
He's got asthma, too.
So thank you, everybody. It's the Pro Wrestling.
Oh my God!
The show starts off
Oh my god, this is so fucking jokes. He dropped the mic.
And the Cambion curse hit him hard. He fucking slipped and fell and dropped the fucking mic.
Oh. Rocky's in his chat, are you? You're Rock Low, I'm assuming, eh?
Whoops. Hold on. Later tonight, but so thank you everybody. So
what is?
Oh shit. Okay. Whoops. Hold on. Sorry about the language there. Hold on a second, everybody. I'm having some technical.
Who's this? Career stealing whore?
That's Lex.
Oh, okay. That's Lex. Okay.
How Lexi stole all of Phil's money and his career.
Difficulties here. First off, what I am going to do is I am going to apologize to my regular community because since we started the Pro Wrestling Reality, we've really been exclusively wrestling. But DSP really is a big part of my life.
Whoa! Whoa!
I can't. This is insane.
Retard alert. Imagine saying Dark Side Phil is a big part of your life.
No, I don't want to imagine that.
Honestly, it's not even a top 10 moment on the stream. I'm not kidding. You guys are about to witness some amazing stuff.
Look, this is fucking crazy, dude.
Been for a long time. And
he's autistic. Like, let's just lay it out here, folks.
I just want to have a couple chances to really come openly, speak about the situation, speak about some of the people that have wronged him and who have also wronged his fans as well. I want to really thank everybody for coming, but I do want to say if you're one of these detractor dudes that's just looking to clip the stream and get content, screw you.
Oh,
yeah.
No, we got owned. It's over.
Oh, how will I ever recover? No.
We just got fucking bodied. We just got screw you, dude.
Buddy.
Oh my god.
Because you're not going to be happy tonight. I hear one more thing about my mic being out. You're going to be timed out.
So this is a recurring theme where chat keeps gaslighting him that his mic isn't working, and he keeps spurging out about it. Listen, if you keep saying my mic is out, you're gonna be timed out. Like he checks it every time, and he has to check it by opening his laptop because I guess he's just streaming from his cell phone.
Stuttering Craig.
Stuttering Craig.
Okay, Dolph Ziggler, you're timed out. I'm not gonna keep dealing with this crap you saying my mic is out. Rock Low says you are an inspiration to us all. Well, thank you. You know, it is challenging. You know, you're really putting yourself into.
He really thinks somebody thought he was you're an inspiration for standing up for Phil, bro.
He's Canadian. He's a retarded.
He's gotta be Canadian. He sounds so Canadian, bud.
Get fucking time, dude, bud.
The line of fire when you come forward and you want to defend, you know, somebody who gave you so much joy, somebody who was there for you at some pretty low points of your life. Like, I remember the day my grandmother passed away.
Okay, no way.
God. This is where we're at. He's like, listen, Dark Side Phil was there for me in my lowest times. When my grandmother died. Like, whoa, buddy.
He sounds like Kyle's cousin, doesn't he?
Yes.
When my grandma died, DSP was there for me.
The first thing I did when I got home was I turned my laptop on, and there was Phil.
Okay.
And he was streaming.
Whoa, what an admission. The day your grandma dies, the first thing you do to comfort yourself, to cope with the loss, is turn on Dark Side Phil's live.
That's low, dude.
This is all of his fans. All of his fans are like this. Because the only companionship, the only friendship or social interaction they get is from Phil's streams. And they're so low IQ or autistic or lacking in social skills that they actually believe that the reaction or interaction they get with Phil is authentic and that he genuinely cares about them and their problems. Listen to how he describes giving Phil money and how Phil wished him well about his grandma. And he really believes that Phil cared.
Okay.
Aiming. So I gave him a donation, and I just said, you know, Phil.
By the way, while he's saying this, his chat, Papa Polecat saying, "Show us your cock outline, please."
Yeah, and he's a casino bro.
My grandmother just passed, and you've really given me a lot of great memories over the years, and I just want to give a contribution. And he very graciously said, "Oh wow, you know that means."
Oh wow, your grandma's dead.
Oh wow,
Wow.
You gave me money? Like he very graciously, like, come on!
Gracious.
Oh man!
It's not like he went, "Oh, I'm sorry, your grandma's dead," or whatever. And then he said, "Thank you for the money."
Thanks for the money, dummy. Wow, real sorry about your grandma. I really care. Anyways, like,
Jeez. Oh
means
wow.
a lot. We very much appreciate that. So,
wait, you didn't say I'm sorry your grandma's dead?
no.
Rewind this. Hang on.
over the years, and
Listen
I
to
just
this.
want to give a contribution. And he very graciously said, "Oh wow, you know that means a lot. We very much appreciate that." So I always thought that was incredibly emotional that Phil realized how much this community does mean. Somebody asked, "What do I enjoy about Phil?" Should I get into that before I get started?
Sure.
Just a few things. His consistency. It's
Well,
just
that's what he appreciates, is that Phil is always there. His family might think he's a failure. He may not have any friends or any life accomplishments. He may not have a job. But the one thing that's always there for him is Phil's stream. Oh, boy. Oh,
He's
boy.
live.
chill atmosphere. Yeah, you know, there's not yelling and screaming and
Yo, your Bill Weed goes, "This is the saddest shit I've ever heard since the last episode of Casino."
he's not on there shaking his butt or, you know, he just
What the fuck?
goes on, plays the games, talks, chills. I like more when he talks more than the gameplay.
Whoa, whoa. This is maximum dent. Whoa, dent alert, dent alert, dent alert. He doesn't even like the gameplay. His favorite part is the podcast. No.
Guys, program. So yeah, that those are some of the reasons I like Phil.
Phil is such a bad gamer that his biggest fan, who cuts his wrist for him, is like, "I don't like the gameplay. I just like his voice." Like, that's how bad he is at video games.
Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore all these stupid. You know what, Big Birds, you've done enough harm to my community
Harm.
that you're on a freaking timeout. So
Oh no!
You're on a freaking timeout, bud.
that's what you get. You're trying to derail my freaking stream of consciousness here.
I can't live without seeing Phil eat after getting $10,000 a week, someone said.
And it's challenging because I want to interact.
Order rat meals in his chat. Why the fuck is this muted?
Digital 717 for 5 subs.
Let's
and
go.
Jimco Brand Felt for a sub
Thank
as well.
you so much.
God, I really hope, I honestly, regardless of whether this guy is a troll or if he's real, a lot of people, like, at first
Everyone's
glance,
saying it's real.
I was sure he was a troll.
Yeah.
But having watched a lot of this now, I actually believe that this is authentic. But even if it is. This is what the Phil fans are actually
this is
like.
it. This is 100%.
And I want to answer questions, but I also got to keep my mind straight on what I want to get to talk about. So I'm just going to put the phone down, and I'm just going to talk. So here we go.
Hey, here
and
we
that
go.
day, he showed his true colors because he lied to Phil.
Here it comes.
You know, he tried to go
about Stuttering Craig.
Okay.
And saying that Craig lied to Phil.
Okay.
All right, go off, King.
Here's how you know it's real. This guy has been posting live streams like this for 5 years with no viewers, no
money,
anything.
no support, anything.
Yeah, 5 years.
him up saying,
He was vaccinated 6 times?
you know, we'll have a fun time. You know, we'll play Mario Kart and we'll just kind of shoot the crap. And I think that's bullcrap because I think what happened.
One thing about this guy is he refuses to swear. So he won't say like shit, fuck, like he won't say any of George Carlin's 7 words or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then if he does swear, he apologizes for swearing.
This is beautiful.
Happened was all you losers, all you stupid effing detractors looking for, you know, to get some kind of attention on yourself instead of giving Phil his chance in the spotlight. You went to Craig and you showed him all this crap, and then It's a Gundam is coming forward
he's
with
seething because Phil's detractors armed Craig with the truth, with that about Phil's bad behavior, and he's upset that Phil was confronted with it rather than being allowed to live in a world of delusion and play Mario Kart.
This is John Wick and Phil, his dog, died.
all his crap, and he just got so much crap thrown his way that nobody was telling the true story. You know, nobody was really coming forward and saying, you know, this is what I think about Phil, and this is the impact he's had on my life and my career. And you know, if it wasn't for Phil, I probably wouldn't have started a YouTube channel. The interview was totally derailed by all you.
Oh my God!
For 5 years.
Whose career did Phil help? Actually, I don't think you can name one person who is better off having associated with Phil.
We are now.
Yeah, but that's only because we shit on him.
Oh, okay, yeah. You mean like friendly?
There was nobody that was like Phil's friend who he helped their career or anything like that. No.
Yeah, it's always like the
help their life,
making fun of him. Yeah.
You effing lose.
Oh, Ice Piss said Ralph. Is Ralph's life better?
Camping says this might be the dumbest person you've ever shown, and Tarpus Cord nailed it here. Average NDP voter. So true, King.
Do you think Ralph, his life is better now that he associates with Phil, or no?
Marginally.
Losers who had to slip in his DMs to get yourself clout. You know, I'm getting really pissed off.
Pause.
Because you dudes
I love how he claims that the people who were messaging Craig were trying to get clout for themselves, but none of them got any clout.
No,
and that wasn't the purpose. The purpose was to felt Phil. It had nothing to do with gaining clout.
No.
Now, watch, the guy's getting gaslighted again about his mic, and he's seething.
Talking about my effing mic. I'm listening to it and it sounds fine. So I'm getting pissed because you're distracting me from what I want to say. So anyway, getting back to the Craig stuff. See, you're getting me all fricked up here.
You're getting me fricked up.
Fricked up there, bud.
All fricked up here, bud. No.
Oh.
Here's one of Phil's champions to really come forward and set all you effing cowards straight.
Oh boy.
Calling himself Phil's champion, bro. Oh, retard alert, dent alert, dent alert, dent alert.
I don't even know how this
Phil's strongest soldier. This is Phil's top guy.
Oh.
This is Phil's chosen champion, folks.
He's just a real piece of crap. He's a real piece of crap. I was calling for him to be jailed. And he just thought it was...
Now, this guy's saying that Stuttering Craig should be jailed for what he did to Phil. That apparently it's a crime to press a liar with facts and the truth. You apparently have to just let the lying liar lie to you and gaslight your audience with no pushback, or you're a criminal.
wise to the numbers because this has to be a bit. Bro, 5 years, no payoff. This is not a bit. This is a guy who likes Phil. It actually makes sense. When you go, who's donating to Phil? This is who. And it makes total sense.
It adds up.
It was a big laugh and joke, and I was like, no, I'm absolutely serious. What you're doing is criminal. And it's stealing. You know, it's like, you know, a blue-collared man starts his own business, and you go in there with a sledgehammer.
He's calling Phil a blue-collar man. This man plays video games for a living.
You heard Phil say that the other day.
There was some guy in Phil's chat who said, I'm 53 years old, and I work 12 hours a day humping shingles. When I get home, my body is broken, and I'm so exhausted I can barely even talk to my family. But yes, you, Phil, are the blue-collar everyman. Right.
Oh.
And knock it all down and set it back up and you know, sell your own merchandise. And who does that sound like? Mr. Diaz, you effing coward, on your effing stream last night.
I'm not 100% sure on the lore of this because it's very obscure spurgatory.
Diaz?
But from what I can gather, Mr. Diaz is a guy who purchased a shirt from this guy's wrestling shirt store. And he's wearing the shirt while he's shit-talking Phil. And so this guy is really, really upset by that.
Are you kidding me? That's such a fucking funny troll.
I don't know, like the Mr. Diaz lore, I need somebody who's been in this a little bit longer to spoon feed me the Mr. Diaz lore, but that's so far as I can tell is what's going on.
If someone links me the what's it called?
Okay. So
the store. Link me the store.
Mr. Diaz stole all of his t-shirt designs and put it up on his own store. No. Oh my God, this is so stupid.
In my t-shirt.
Wait, and Lord Diaz is a real professional wrestler, apparently?
Oh, man.
Did you hear that?
He's
a real wrestler?
This Lord Diaz, I don't want to get into him. I think he's gotten enough of a shout out from the Pro Wrestling Reality. But this Lord Diaz, I confronted him last night on his stream, and he was too scared to have me on the air.
Okay.
He was like,
I don't think he was scared, bro. I'll be honest. I don't even know if he's aware that you're in existence. I don't know how many people are even aware of your existence, but like, I can't imagine that there's anybody out there who would be scared of this guy. You know, I'm sure that if he is aware of him or whatever the fuck, this is probably like the 50th time these guys have spurged at each other. And he just didn't want to deal with it that night. I'm just going to wager a guess, but I don't know for sure.
Oh, man, the Pro Wrestling Reality is here. And, you know, he was turning all red. He was kind of looking over his shoulder. And I was like, let me on the air. If you're against Phil, you're against me.
Whoa, what is
the
that?
fact that you're wearing my t-shirt?
It's actually like Phil is like a cult leader. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is like, if you're against Phil, you're against me. And this guy is going to lay down his life for the Phil Stoppo or whatever. Like,
the Phil Stoppo.
On your stream is incredibly disrespectful. That's the end of Lord Diaz. He's not getting any other word out of my mouth. Get out.
That's a lie.
Get out. Somebody needs to ban this Big Bird guy because I'm really getting sick and tired of his.
Ban him yourself.
He doesn't have any mods. There are no Jannies. There are 19 viewers, sir.
But what if he banned him himself? You know what I mean?
The Big Bird guy yourself. The guy said Craig owns Phil.
Crap. I'm getting fired up. My heart is like beating because I'm so effing angry. We're going to talk about the whole Iron Chef Sakai StrangeLex situation.
So angry.
So Iron Chef Sakai, if a lot of you don't know.
He's sweating. Just
how is this
about
real,
Stuttering
dude?
Craig in the fucking...
he
now
was
we get
really
the Iron Chef Sakai part, or as I like to call him, Iron Chef Kakai. Although now we call him Iron Chef Chad Kai because he donates. Iron Chef Chad Kai, if you can hear us now, drop big subs to make Phil seethe.
somebody who brought a lot of positivity to the community. He was always actively supporting Phil, helping the streams kind of move along. He was giving gifted subscriptions to fans. I think I received a few over the period that he was around.
By the way, giving lore on a guy who donates.
I know.
Like, this is like actually fucking like the lowest level bum.
It really
Retard. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
Whoa, that was a coke sniff.
Nah,
big
he's
time.
blowing his nose. Trust
He's
me.
doing the fucking Phil snort, bro. He's getting it going.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
And what really was troubling was the whole StrangeLex situation.
This
And
was
she's a
troubling.
real piece of crap, and we're gonna get into
Okay. Yeah. So what
She's
happened?
A piece
Okay.
of crap.
We were sort of like talking with her that one day. Remember, it was like live. She was watching. She was like, "What happened with StrangeLex again?"
Okay, before we get to what happened with StrangeLex,
Sure.
Shroom Dukem in chat is the resident lore expert of this guy.
Okay.
And what he's saying is that this guy was on cocaine,
Oh.
and he says that he's been sober for 6 months though. That's the claim from this guy.
Oh,
But it sounds
extra
like he has-
doubt.
It sounds like he has real sinus problems.
Yeah. Yeah, the old deviated septum.
into her in a minute. But so I guess from what I
By the
understand,
way, this career stealing
Okay.
whore, the E is
So
fucking
I will
censored?
explain what happened. So
Go,
what happened
go.
was Iron Chef Sakai went to this girl's chat and he started dropping thousands of dollars. And then he went into Phil's chat and he said, this girl, she's like an amazing streamer, right? And I pressed Phil about this on Grill Phil. And basically, Phil's belief is that Iron Chef Sakai is his slave. That Iron Chef Sakai owes all of the money in his bank account to Phil. That Iron Chef's money is his money. And that Iron Chef shouldn't be allowed to donate or watch anybody else or tell anybody else about any other streamers besides Phil. And that it's a high crime that he donated to this woman.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, Psycho, we're doing a post show if you're down.
was Iron Chef Sakai was starting to become tired of Phil
Wait, I like this, Ashton. Career stealing whore, but the E is censored out. Phil!
Yeah, because he's
Okay.
K92 for 25 subs!
Let's fucking go. Thank you so much. Big support today on
By the way,
Ashton's birthday.
This is total bullshit because she doesn't stream like that. That's like a picture off of her social media. She typically streams in a hoodie and sweatpants.
Yeah, that's what she was doing. Yeah. Like he creeped on her social media to find this pic.
Yes.
But he's probably J.O. anyway. Let's be
Phil's
fucking...
content. That's
Is Ashton's... It should
Is
be
it
fine.
low?
You know what?
Like, how
Here.
bad is it?
Not too bad. Here, I'll lower this video and raise the total audio. It's fine. Don't worry.
the thing with these young
Let me know if
dudes.
it's
They
better.
have no loyalty. They
Okay.
have no morals.
So
It's just
this guy
one
also, this is another thing. He hates young people. I guess because he's jealous of their vitality and youth and energy, but he hates people that are younger than him. And he goes on all of these rants about how these kids these days have no respect and no talent, and we have to respect the originals like Phil. Like, this is the shit that he'll say.
Oh my God. And thank you, Phil. 2K92. Welcome to the show, bro.
thing on to another. Whatever reason, he gets something up his butt. He runs over
Who?
to this private lined in gold bitch. This
Okay.
private lined in
Okay. So Irish
What?
Chef Sakai, yes.
What is a private lined in gold bitch?
Private line, like OnlyFans girl?
I've never heard that before. Her privates are lined in gold?
Private life? Oh, you mean like her vagina's made of gold? Like, I don't know what the fuck.
That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Old Gen Z bitch with his hand on his private part.
Okay, wait.
His hand on his private part.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Why should Phil? So what? You donate to Phil, and you can't ever go on to any other show forever?
No, that's what and that's honestly like, or I realized that Phil is just cooked, bro. Like, he's insane.
Yeah,
he really
fucked.
believes that their money is his money, and if anybody else donates to anybody else, they're taking his money. And that's where it's like, listen, Phil, like, our guys have been donating to you for months. But if suddenly Iron Chef Sakai came over to us and donated, you would feel like you were being robbed. And like, in my mind, it's not a zero-sum game. I believe that there's a lot of money to go around and that we're actually paid like retarded amounts of money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, I don't have this like bitter jealousy and view it as a zero-sum game. But Phil does. And I just think that that's fucked. I think that that's crazy.
Well, and also, you know, it's just like, I get it. Like, people watch multiple shows. I watch multiple shows. I don't watch one guy. Imagine you're only...
He's bitter! He's jealous!
Who watches just one guy forever? That's crazy.
Well, that's this guy does because he only watches Phil. As
Unless
he'll
you're
say,
like A-logging, you know, like the Ralph stuff. Like, I understand if you're making fun of someone, but who's like, I'm gonna watch him play Metal Gear today. That's gay.
And he starts giving her money. And here's where I really take issue.
Oh, you take issue.
I mean, going to another streamer and giving them money.
Who is he to take issue with? The streamer consents, Iron Chef Sakai consents, but isn't there some autistic spurg who lives with his parents that you forgot to ask?
That's crazy. Wait, so Lex was just pulled into this for no reason at all?
Yeah.
What?
She had no idea anything about Phil. and then what happened was the detractors came to the stream because it was funny because she was getting all this money dunking on Phil. And then they introduced her to Phil memes. So then she started doing like the cheerful bubble blow. She put on a hat. She did the Lego stream, but she actually did it good and completed it in one stream with music playing, royalty-free music on stream, as people asked.
That was the Lego stream. Yeah, okay.
So because she provided the same service that Phil did, but better and got more money, Phil seethed and cried.
Okay.
Money, that's reasonable. I don't really have an issue with that. But what I do have an issue with is Iron Chef Loser sitting there with his hand on his privates.
Iron Chef cooked, bro. He called him Iron Chef Loser. I called him Iron Chef Kakai, which, you know, is a lot better than that.
Okay.
He had his hands on his privates.
Bro... Yeah, I'm sure he's beating off to her making Legos in a hoodie. You know what I mean? Like, maybe she's better at talking.
Just giving the donations. And what's the first thing? What's the first thing out of his mouth that'll get some attention? What's the thing out of his mouth that'll get some clout?
Go.
Oh, DSP. Do you know who DSP is? Oh, yeah. Do you know who DSP is, bitch? You know who DSP is? And for whatever reason... it really took off for that audience.
Oh, no.
Heavens forbid there was an audience that was entertained by this woman dunking on Phil. Oh, no. Somebody call the ambulance.
Oh, no.
And she saw dollar signs. Of course, like any woman would. They saw dollar signs.
What do you mean like any woman would? We're about to hit levels of incel that are unimaginable, quite frankly. And we're from the sector where, like, women hatred is, like, second nature. It's like a sport. But what we're about to witness is even going to make the most seasoned sectorite, like, cringe.
Oh, my God.
And she started calling Phil old.
He is old.
He's old. He's old. He's old.
He's 40. What is he, 45?
He's like 60 years old. It looks like.
Started calling him irrelevant.
Well, he is. He is.
He has no
So
viewers.
she started speaking the truth.